Greetings, explorers of Pioneer. Today I bring you bards, storytellers, legends from across Magic and Dungeons & Dragons history. This is a legendaries deck. Some people call this deck Bardstorm because it plays out as a kind of aggro mid-rangey deck with a potential combo Storm WinCon. So if you're wondering, Amy, what are you talking about? Well, Bard class is the keystone of this deck. Legendary creatures get bigger, legendary creatures cost less, and casting legendary creatures gets you more cards. So if you're able to generate more mana through something like, I don't know, Birgi, Mox Amber, Domri, then you can just keep spitting out these creatures until you have enough of them to haste and attack your opponent's face for lethal damage. Sometimes you can unload almost the entire deck in a single turn. Sometimes you just, hit a Llanowar Elf into a Birgi or a Krenko and you just win through that too. It really is a versatile deck. It's very fun, but it currently is not being run with any removal beyond Domri and Shatterskull Smashing. Reason: I didn't feel like it. Could you put in ways to hate on some of the current decks of the meta? Sure. I have slow ways to hate on the deck in here. I've got Klothys, able to exile Parhelion from a graveyard. But more importantly, I have a way to unload my entire deck in one turn, and that's what I care about, which is having fun. So we're going to head into the queue and get inspired. There's like a little parade of children outside. Oh, right, games. I will keep this hand. It might not have a bard class in it, but it does have a turn 1 Llanowar Elf. Ooh, could this be Mardu Knights? Actually, hate to take the damage, but I want to make sure I have double red for Chandra. Fatal Push, R.I.P. Llanowar Elf. You lived a short and unfulfilling life. There's Gallia. I'm gonna keep her back. It might not deter them from attacking, but I do want to maintain my life total. Okay, cool. That made them use removal on it in order to get through. Looks like it might be a kind of like Rakdos aggro deck. It could be Rakdos Dino Knights. Been a while since I've seen that. Grumgully, Birgi. I like both of these. I'm gonna go with Birgi here. Birgi gives me a bit of potential for next turn unloading more cards. Yeah, it's Dino Knights! Alright, it's been a while since I've seen this deck, but it probably hasn't changed that much. At most, I could kill the Fervent Champion here. That's not that interesting. Grumgully's just another defender. I am going to take out the Fervent Champion because it means that they're less likely to be able to Embercleave next turn. So Birgi, they got the champion. Ooh, and the Tenacious Underdog. Now they're going for Domri here. I don't actually think I need Domri. I think I'd rather keep Birgi alive. So that just saved me 7 damage to the face. Love to see it. Bone Crusher Giants now out and ready. Still missing another land. Really get this stuff going. But we do have Grumgully here. Grumgully can just block for me if I need it to. He's a good goblin. A great goblin. Robber of the Rich coming out here. They're attacking for 3, and they hit a Birgi. Okay. I am going to put Birgi here, Bone Crusher Giant here, and there's a good chance that they have something like Rimrock. Nope, they don't. Okay, cool. So Birgi is still alive. I took 7 to the face. Ooh, and the Boucher. Nice. I like getting a land here. Who do I want to throw out? Let's go Halana and Elena. I have a spare. Oh, and they're just attacking in with the Regisar, which is nice, because to me, it means no Embercleave. Again, I'm pretty sure that's what this deck is looking to do. And I'm still left with the Halana and Elena on the board. And they post-combat blitz their Tenacious Underdog. Oh, okay. Just looking to draw a card, I guess. Chandra, milady! My wonderful lass. May I have some mana, please? Why, thank you. We're gonna play the Mox Amber, tap it for green, and use that to make Targnar come on out on the battlefield. We're gonna buff up Targnar to make him a nice, effective blocker, and I'm not going to attack in because I know that they could just blitz this again. Mono faces Kagazan, gonna get 1 damage to my face and a damage to Chandra. Oh my gosh, another one! Okay, oof, I'm down to 6. I'm actually gonna lead with the land and see what's on top of my library. It's Krenko! Oh, Krenko is lovely with Halana and Elena. Alright, so we're gonna haste Krenko, and I am going to swing in here with, well, everything. And we're going to make 4 goblins, have a good time. Actually, 5 goblins, because the Targnar trigger for Pack Tactics was gonna go off too. That's a good game. I love to see a Bard class in opening hand. Bard class, do some work. Bard class is just such a beautiful card. My opponent has a Gigantha as their companion, which I've seen Gigantha being run with these fight rigging decks pretty often, so I'm wondering if what we're gonna see is either Jund Sacrifice or maybe Jund Fight Rigging. Well, it's neither of those, because that's an Indatha Triome. What? Turn 1 Llanowar Elf. Could be a Niv-Mizzet deck, 5-color Niv. Niv to Light is, not really a deck, because we don't have Bring to Light in Arena. But it's still potential, it's still possible. I could get out the Bard class here, but I wouldn't be doing anything with it right away. I'm gonna go for Krenko. I'm gonna get out this nice early threat. So far, they have every color, except for red. And a Tyrant Scorn. I think that this may be a multicolored deck, maybe running Widespread Thieving. That is a cool one. I'm gonna bolt in this. Go for Bard class, upgrading it, and playing a free Gallia. Free my girl! And it's Omnath, Locus of Creation! Big broken card. Love this card so much, though. I can't blame them for playing it. Chandra, help me! Please! Help me by killing that, thank you. Love you. You're the best. Alright, let's get out Oviya, Pashiri, and Magda. And just swing in with our Gallia of the Endless Dance. I should probably be more afraid of a Deafening Clarion, but no fear. Only Omnath. No fear, only Omnath? Alright. I've gained some life off that, and I'm going to... Actually, I'm gonna +2 to level up my Bard class. And I'm gonna swing in with everything except for Llanowar Elf, because I would like to maintain some mana. Yes! Gallia discarded Gallia, always good. Let's see how deep I can go on this game. Okay, so they're killing the Gallia. We're gonna get a Bard class trigger here. Unfortunately, I won't be able to attack with like a crazy amount of things, just because I won't have a crazy amount of things. Okay, Grumgully. I missed out on getting an extra counter on that, because I was looking to make things a little bigger. It's fine, I have another Targnar. This one's bigger, badder, faster, stronger. Bigger. Domri? Domri's gonna let me kill this Omnath, but I'm in no rush. Birgi to set up for next turn. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, okay. Birgi. Gonna get our Mox Amber out. This is actually gonna give me 2 mana, which is nice. And our opponent's gonna concede, probably because they don't have a board wipe in hand, and I'm about to keep unloading more cards. It's just Bard class things. Looks like a nice start. I don't have Bard class, but I do have, like, just generally nice aggressive cards. And I have Samut, which is always fun. She's a very fun surprise for our opponent's to have to think about and deal with. Here's a Llanowar Elf. It's just a little guy. And is this a fight? Oh my god, they primal mighted my Llanowar Elf. Rachel out here causing violence. Yo, you do you, Rachel. I'm gonna play Oviya Pashiri and get in Stomping Grounds tapped. And a Scoos! They don't have a third land, at least from what I can see. But I know what I have, it's Krenko! My favorite little goblin. He don't wear no pants, and neither do his friends. Oh, it's another fight? Yep, Inscription of Abundance this time. Somebody out here on that monogreen fight train. You know what? I can fight things too. Mm-hmm. Wanna see me? Wanna see me fight things? Come here, Rachel, die! And, because they have the ability to exile things from graveyard, I'm not gonna bother trying to protect Domri, but instead I'm gonna be like, hey, you wanna trade? No? Okay. You wanna attack Domri? Cool.
I'll be back after I've licked my wounds. You'll see.
Cool, Pelt Collector. Probably gonna just munch something up out of the graveyard. I'm going to remove your Scavenging Ooze, I think. This is going to leave my Chandra unprotected, but I can always sacrifice Oviya Pashiri to block. This only gets trample if it has 3 or more +1/+1 counters on it, but my opponent never got land, so they didn't win. GG, just draw better. This hand is missing kind of the 1 and 2 drops that I'd really like. I do have a decent chance of drawing them. I'll go with this. I am missing mana in this hand, but I believe in the heart of the cards. Maybe I shouldn't believe in the heart of cards, but I frequently do. Ooh, looks like we're up against mono red. The Volduran Epicure. Gonna bop my face for one. Let them a blood. No! My mana dork! Land off the top. Hey! Always had it. Here comes Bard class. So what's nice against mono red is that this is an enchantment. And mono red is not great at dealing with enchantments. They are great at dealing a lot of damage really, really fast, though. Ow, oof, and owie. I'm gonna go ahead and level up my Bard class and throw out the only creature I can, which is Targnar! Targnar is a 3/3, thanks to the +1/+1 counter from the Bard class. He's just a little gnoll. He worships a demon, and he's a really cute hyena guy. They're gonna go to combat, buffing up the Stormseeker. And it looks like offering up a trade. So what I think this is Embercleave, in which case I'm pretty dead anyway. Oh my god, it wasn't Embercleave? Wait a minute, they can't have Embercleave, they have Obosh! Amy. So I'm gonna go for Radha here, just in case I have a land on the top of my deck. I would love that. Land! Ha 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 ha! If I didn't have a land, I was gonna throw down the Llanowar Elves, but since I do have a land here, Halana and Elena, make yourselves known. come in with an extra +1/+1 counter, which means you're going to give an extra +1/+1 counter here on Radha. I'm not going to attack, though, because my opponent is on mono red and I'm at 6 life. Let's call it self-preservation. Yeah, my opponent knows that face is the place. But thankfully, we're about to get into Value City. And one of the best tenets of Value City is, well, making good use mana. So I think I'm gonna go Chandra into making mana into Krenko into Llanowar Elf. Halana and Elena are going to give a huge buff and haste to Krenko. I'm going to attack with Krenko. He's going to be a 6/7 and make 6 1/1 goblins. They're the defenders of the My Face. Admittedly, 4 direct damage. Totally doable for them. Okay, they have 3 mana out. Oof, 2 damage to my face. This could be the end. And skewer the critics for the final 3. It was close, but I didn't quite get there. My opponent is delicious. Lychee mochi. I have really awkward mana here. I'm still gonna keep. Because I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of life in order to deal damage. Let's pay the 3 and get out Magda. Bard class, please. I'm just a lady who needs a bard class. Oh my god, that's a waste knot? Waste knot is legal in this format? Hold up. Waste knot is legal in this format? Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm like out here just like forgetting, like, oh yeah, waste knot. Wait, what? Waste what? So for anybody who hasn't seen Waste Knot before, this is one of the coolest payoffs for discard ever. I believe it was like a community designed card. Designed by the Magic community. Yes, it actually says in the little flavor text here. And it really does it all. Oh, okay. That was not what I was expecting when I started this game. But it means that I'm going to have to get some stuff in hand and also be careful. If I discard for Gallia, it will still trigger Waste Knot, which is bad for me. Don't want that to happen. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of fill up the board with some good creatures. And attack for 6. And lose everything on my board. Well, that was rude. That was very rude. And because they probably have some discard effects, I'm going to play out Sogen-san also, because in order for me to channel it, I have to discard it. Please don't kill my Targ, Nar. Oh, hey, Davriel. Davriel will deal damage to me over time. You know what this deck wishes it had? Tiny Bones. You know what I wish I had? Tiny Bones. Now, I think I'm just going to race the face. Chargnar, get that damage in. I can pay 4 to double its power and toughness. They do have a potential blocker over here, Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Oh, or they could have a big, stinky event. Gross. Stinky. And a second Waste Knot. Thank goodness I don't have anything to discard, right? Okay, Bard class is not a bad draw. I am kind of in danger here of just dying to Davriel and the Hive of the Eye Tyrant damage. Graveyard Trespasser also going to click up a lot of damage, exiling from my graveyard, and punishing me if I don't have a play next turn. Okay, Halana and Elena. Good news, I can play it. Bad news, I can't level up Bard class and then play it. So here's Halana and Elena, a 3/4 with first strike. Pretty nice. Looks like they're going for that evasive damage. They still do get damage in if they attack with Graveyard Trespasser. But this is 3 to my face. Cannot stop it. Alright, we're gonna need some harder cards, aren't we? That's pretty good. I'm gonna level up Bard class. And here's Targnar. And here's Klothys. Here's Mox Amber. Rockfall Vale into Birgi. Okay. That's the whole turn. That's all I get. But I'm still going to force them to block here by swinging with Helena and Elena and Targnar. Am I dead? Mostly. But am I dead? No. Those don't trigger because I didn't discard those cards. Those cards were in exile. I can block a Hive of the Eye Tyrant because I have a literal god and a literal other god, but like it's not as invulnerable as a god. I have 2 gods blocking for me. Oh, they're in desperation mode. They just took 2 damage. They're saying, GG. Will I sacrifice a non-land permanent? Yes, I will. I'm going to sacrifice Mox Amber here. And then swinging for lethal. What a game! Love to see it. I love going up against a deck that reminds me, oh my god, this card is in this format. Why aren't I brewing around this card? I love this card. Nice. Okay, back into the game. What do we have here? Oh, God's Gift. Took me a second there. This is a keepable hand. It's got some mana in it. It's got some Gallia in it. I like her. I'm gonna go for the Shatterskull Smashing to start things off. Green. Lovestruck Beast. Ooh, this could be adventures, or it could just be a friendly little mono green deck. Could also be fight rigging. A little small, still good. Lair of the Hydra and another Rachel. These human tokens from Heart's Desire. Do you want to attack me, or do you want to hold up for the double block? That's what I thought. I mean, Domri, I could fight one of those. That would be pretty funny. I think I'm just gonna go for Klothys here. Klothys and chill. And here's the chill. And the first Lovestruck Beast coming out to play. I actually have enough mana for a surprise Samut. And what I love about that is it's just like, ba-boom, I'm a 3/4. How you doing? I'll do that. It does not animate Klothys, which is so sad, too bad. It would be very funny if it did. But next turn, I can play Domri. This will become a creature, and I can fight the Lovestruck Beast. Because this will be a 5/5 with Domri's buff. We are going to take some damage, though, this turn. Oof, ow, and owie. No blocks, thanks. I'll take 5. And here's Samut! Schmoot! Ooh, Birgi first. Wait, I don't need to do Birgi first. I have a land in hand. Domri! I'm still gonna play her, though. Here's Birgi. He gets haste. I'm going to use Klothys to fight this Lovestruck Beast. Snakeskin Veil, they're gonna give it hexproof. I could still swing in with Klothys. Doesn't really make any, reason. There's no reason to do it. But now I'm sitting here with an indestructible blocker, a double striking blocker, Just some other ladies. This is just ladies hanging out. This is just girls. Galta. Galta's bigger than Klothys, and I don't like that. Where's your henge? Aww. This gives it trample and destroys my Mox Amber. No, you can't destroy Klothys. She's indestructible. You did rid me of some mana, though, and I'm not appreciative of that. Okay, I'm gonna double block Birgi and Klothys. No damage goes through. And ooh, eeny, meeny, miny, Gem Razor. Slump! I could swing in, but it wouldn't do much for me. It's like I can discard to Gallia. I think it's better for me to just hold things. Right now I do have blocks. They're just not great blocks. Oh, and looks like they're going for Domri. So by doing this, I am going to lose Samut, but I am going to take out Galta, unless they buff them. Right now we have 5 + 4 + 4 here. It's not bad. I'd still lose Domri, though, so, like, I don't think I need Domri. I'll just let him go. I think this gives me a much bigger, like, potential slam jam. Klothys is no longer a creature. Oh, look! Another Domri! I guess we just have it. Sure. Okay, I'm going to use the Klothys to fight the Lovestruck Beast. See if they have another Snakeskin Veil. No, they don't. And I'm going to swing in with all 3 of these and activate, or choose to do Gallia's ability. It's weird, it's like a triggered ability. It's, you may. Yes, I would like to discard a card at random. Thank you very much. You're going to double block Gallia. Bye, Gallia. So they'll get 5 in on their face, and Pashiri! So you're a creature again, not that it makes a difference because you're tapped. Now, Galta, you want to swing in? I love that they're attacking Domri instead of my face. Like, yes, yes, please. Send the 12-12 at Domri. I'll get a little bit more damage on you. I think we're showing lethal here, even. But here's Birgi. And here's a Llanowar Elf. And that's 2 Devotion, which is perfect for Klothys. They do have a blocker, by the way. Lair of the Hydra can block. But what is a single blocker to an army of attackers? X = 5 means that they could either block Samut or Klothys to prevent the most damage, but they're still quite dead. That's going to be game against Mono Green! And I think it's going to be the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching my bards do bard things, like sing songs, be merry, hit face, and combo off. Yes, normal bard things. If you ever want to watch me play all of my wonderful decks live, you should come over to twitch.tv/Amazonian, where I'm making this video right now. Not like when you're watching this, but like for the people in the Twitch chat right now. They're seeing me record it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you there. Bye!